Now, as those of you may have known, I love AJR. There's just something about their music, their beats, their lyrics, their messages, like everything is just coming together. Like it just feels so amazing. Now, I made a video about how I feel about the band and their songs. I made a video specifically about one of their albums, The Living Room, and that got me thinking, dang, I really covered only my favorite AJR songs. I didn't cover all of them. So just like The Living Room, I decided to review AJR's album, but I didn't know which one to do. So I put up a poll and asked you guys, what should I do? And a lot of you guys chose OK Orchestra. And I listened to every single song in that album. And yes, I enjoyed every single one of them. I mean, sure, there's some I thought that were boring, some I connected with, some that I really enjoyed. So let's get on with that, shall we? Like always, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel. Let's get this video started.
Have you ever wondered how we made this song?
What better to start this off than OK Overture? Now, how many times must I say this? AJR are the kings of remixes, and OK Overture was just so masterful. Like I keep saying, if you heard every song from that album, you would get every reference. Now, the song opens up with some lady's voice. I don't know whose voice that is, but it fits really well. We hear a little bit more talking from that lady, and that's when AJR goes wild. They give us the overture. From hearing the melody to I'm not dead yet, so I guess I'll be alright, to it's getting so hard, so very hard to keep up. That part struck me. It struck me the most, and it made me feel like crying. That is why I love their music, because it emotionally connects you in a way, making you think you can't do it, but if you push yourself, you can keep moving forward, and if you do that, I guess you'll be all right. See what I did? So hey, I said it and I'll say it again. AJR are the kings of remixes, and OK Overture was the most beautifulest thing I've ever heard in the recent decade, because it's just so good. Next up, we got Bummerland. Bummerland was just so outstanding. The song was basically about COVID-19, and every time I hear this, I wish I could have heard this during quarantine, because their song's upbeat, even though they're literally singing about a song about being in the house all day. My favorite part about the song, and for all their songs actually, is the transition. They like these guys literally transitioned it to a guitar, to a vocal, to a trumpet. If that's not impressive, then I don't know what is. Think of an artist who can do that. Or actually, that's a stupid question, but please tell me in the comments, please. And the song honestly has good messages, like, you know, Bummerland, here I am, and there ain't no fun I land. Like, bro, it's just so good. Even the music video is fun. I totally suggest watching it. Like, it looks pretty fun. But yeah, you guys understand what I'm trying to say about Bummerland. It's just so great. Like, making a song about COVID-19 and how boring and how lame it was. It's nice to have a band who is familiar with that and make a freaking song about it. Like, it's just so good. Next up, we got 3 O'Clock Things. Now, this song was spectacular. To the trumpets. Yeah, sorry, excuse me. To the trumpets. To the trumpet. What is wrong with this thing? What?
Come on, guy, I promise everything.
What is going on? What's that noise?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
3 O'Clock Things. To the trumpets, to the singing, the outstanding lyrics, everything about the song was just so ideal. Now, a subscriber corrected me about the meaning of the song, which shout out to you. He told me a pretty good meaning of the song, and this is no hate response. I agree totally about what you say. Everything you said is right. Okay, you're the superior, you're better than me. But honestly, I kind of think what I said was sort of accurate. It talks about issues such as politics, college, and racism, which got the band thinking maybe I shouldn't, you know, speak my thoughts or mention my opinions, because, you know, I don't want to lose half my fans. I mean, what do I know? But anyways, this song has a good message, and I love the music video. Jack directed the video, and they also hired, you know, their friend Ezra to play as Jack, and they referenced the band's previous music videos such as Weak, Sober Up, Bummerland, Bang, My Play, I'm Not Famous, Come Hang Out, Way Less Sad, OK Overture, and Dear Winter. Man! But yeah, y'all understand. This is one of AJR's underrated songs, to be honest. Next up, we have My Play. I love My Play. I connect to it on a personal level. I think this is my favorite song in this album. I swear they easily get you hooked on. I don't know how they do it. Some people find their music trash, and it's just like, what's wrong with you? Like, don't you hear what they're trying to sing? Don't you hear the vocals, the freaking the background voices, like that? Like, it's just so good. How can you find that trash when they're literally trying to speak to you in a nice musical tone? The song basically talks about divorce, and if you you know how that feels, then that's the way you will act when that happens. And it's honestly very sad. And again, I'll say this again, that's why I love AJR. Their messages in their songs are... The messages in their songs are basically, hey, you're not going through this alone. It's tough and it's weird, but as long as we keep going, then it's all gonna be okay in the end. And it's just so dang perfect. I dare you to go out there and tell me someone said the song's terrible. Because if someone did mean the AJR fans are raiding people's house, I know it's not easy, but how is the song not on Billboard 200? Like, I don't understand. They deserve to get all the recognition. It's just, I don't understand. AJR fans, please share this to a person that you know, because I want AJR to be well known. I want AJR to be on the headline of everything, because my play is just amazing. Next up, we got Joe. I relate to Joe very much. When I was young, I always tried to impress my older friends. I wanted them to think I was so cool, but I don't think they ever thought I was very cool, which made me very upset. But I honestly enjoy the song. To that beatboxing, to Ryan singing, to that I don't ever think of you, which is true because I don't really think of those people who didn't think I was cool back then. So yeah, Joe is a pretty great song, and if someone doesn't enjoy this song, screw yourself, because this song is literally the definition of impressive. Like, who would not enjoy this? Ryan legit broke every single piece down of this song. Yep, I watched their live streams, and the breakdown is just so great. And yes, I did say in one of my previous AJR videos that this song was considered, you know, very cringy, but that was me first getting into the band. That was my first impression of them, you know. That was just me, like, getting to know their song, and after listening to it over and over again, you know, it was pretty good. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about Joe. Alright, we have Adventures Out There. Okay, when I first heard this song, I'm sorry guys, but I thought it was very boring. Wait, no, hey, whoa, we got him. What I'm trying to say is it kind of took me a while to get used to the song, you know. Every time we'd play after, you know, Joe, I'd skip it, but after listening to it more and more, and also giving it a chance because a subscriber had told me to, it ended up to be one of my favorite songs in that album. I just want to sit on the beach with my family, grab a beach chair, grab that freaking umbrella, and just read. Turns out the song was originally going to be part of the Neo Theater titled Socks with Ryan singing, but then they scrapped the idea and switched it up, and you know the rest. It became part of OK Orchestra. I'm telling you, bro, the part that always gets me is that holy moly, it's a real do nothing day. Whoever doesn't feel anything while hearing that, you are as stale as a robot. Like, how do you not feel that? How do you not feel Jack singing through your soul when you hear that? But to be honest, shout out to my subscriber. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be into this song like I am today, because back then when I first listened to it, I wasn't really into it, but now, man, I'm vibing with it. Next up, we got Bang. This was literally me the first time I heard Bang. To be honest, I don't really know the meaning of this song. I just mostly enjoy this song because of the catchy tune. I love the music video. I love the casino style. I don't know why I had trouble saying that. I'm not sure if this is the meaning, but I think the meaning of this song is us getting distracted of all the crazy bad things happening to us in this world. But if I'm incorrect, y'all can correct me on this. But yeah, I actually enjoy Bang very much. I actually heard this on the school bus in elementary school, and I had no idea that it was them. But yeah, I'm not surprised if this song wasn't gonna end up being a huge hit. Like, this song was actually one of AJR's popular, successful songs, and I'm so proud that they made this, because this song is just so good, guys. To the trumpets, to that one announcer guy saying, "Here we go!" Like, what's not to enjoy about this song? Next up, we have The Trick, and I take that back. This song makes me... Come on, The Trick is really good, guys. Those of you may have known, I use this song at the end of my AJR videos all the time. I just love this song very much. The song's basically about lying. If you lie and you get caught, you know you're gonna get in big trouble. You might get a spanking, or you might get caught and you might be a big loser, you know? Like, to that one melody. Like, it just gets me every dang time. Something in the song that I also want to mention is that weird little voice. I didn't know what that was at all. I thought AJR sampled that sound or something, but it turns out it was actually Jack's voice this whole time. I can't find the video for it or the footage for it, but it turns out it was Jack's voice this whole time. He confirmed it and even did it on a live stream. Such beautiful talent. Can you do that voice? Do the voice. Please tell me, show me someone who could do that voice, because that is just so amazing. The part that always gets me is the truth is that we're screwed, which is true because when I was in third grade, fun story here, when I was in third grade, I always told lies and lies and lies all the time, saying that I snuck out of my house and started ringing people's doorbells in the middle of the night. And then when my third grade teacher caught me in that lie, I was screwed. She embarrassed me in front of the whole class. She was a Karen, like, ugh. The whole situation was just so bad. But yeah, that's one of my worst memories ever. So yeah, The Trick is a really great song. And now you understand why I always use it at the end of my AJR videos, because it's just so amazing, unique. That voice, you know, it took me a little while to get used to that, but it's just so good. Okay, we got Ordinaryish people. Again, I'm gonna be real, I really don't understand the meaning of the song, but it's upbeat. And I honestly very enjoyed the lyrics. What Jack was singing was very true. And that's why, again, why I love their music. I know I keep saying that, but it's just the truth. Their lyrics are so good and truthful. Like, how do they do this? How do they come up with stuff like this? It's just so impressive. They're musical geniuses. And when I first heard it, I honestly thought it sounded goofy, but the more I kept listening to it, the more I got used to it, and the more catchy it got to me. So from now on, I think I'm just gonna find their melodies catchy from now on, now that I'm actually getting into them. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention they collabed with the Blue Man Group, which is really cool. That's really cool. Like it's just mind-blowing, to be honest. I love the Blue Man Group. They're amazing for memes, and also it's just what a sweet collab, you know. The music video was very enjoyable to watch. I think they did that at their actual concert, I believe so. I think y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but this performance, this concert was just so amazing. I wish I would have gone there. Like, their concerts look so fun. The lyric that always gets me is, "Your pretty friends, they call you ugly," which is kind of accurate, because when I was in elementary school, I used to have friends who were girls and they were very pretty, and I had a crush on one of them and they called me ugly. Yeah, I still think about that every day, Lily. Yeah, that lyric got me the most. There's always gotta be a lyric or two AJR says that instantly gets you hooked on. Like I keep telling you, they just keep getting you hooked on. I don't know how they do this. But yeah, Ordinaryish People was one of the best songs I've ever heard. To the melody, to the lyrics, like they hit so close to home. I totally recommend listening to this. Alright, we got Humpty Dumpty. I love this song. This song was so brilliantly made. I feel so broken up. I feel left out. I have social anxiety issues. But every time I'm alone and I hear this song, I feel like shouting out, screaming, where no one's around. Every time I hear this, it just makes me feel so good inside. I got my little sister into this song. This is like one of her favorite songs now. This song's just so amazing. This is one of AJR's underrated songs. The messages in that song are out of control. The song's basically about running away from your problems, and you should not do that. Face them. Walk through those doors and just embrace it, man. You know, some days we have our good days and some days we have our crappy days, and we can't just run away from them. We have to face them and just go through it, because if you don't face it, then you end up in an abandoned place. You have no life and be lonely and depressed and a loser. So what I'm trying to say is Humpty Dumpty is a pretty great song. I totally recommend it. 10 out of 10. I just love Humpty Dumpty so much. Okay, next up we got The World's Smallest Violin. I kind of changed toward this song. It kind of got catchy, but I still kind of consider it kind of cringy. I'm sorry. Although I really do enjoy the message in this song. The song is basically about feeling the pressure of a past accomplishment, whether it's from an old family member or anyone in general. I can relate. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you my family history, but yeah, I could relate. I like the speed up. I'm not gonna lie, it's not so bad. And the music transition, just like I said in Bummerland, is also really cool as well. It's nice how they single-handedly make transitions through the song, like from a vocal to a freaking guitar to a drum set to a trumpet. Like everything they transition is just so cool. To be honest, out of all the songs in OK Orchestra, I did not expect this song to start trending on TikTok. I either thought it would be Adventures Out There or literally way less sad. I mean, it was a good song, and it did. It's actually one of AJR's successful songs, but still, I just want to let you know that I don't hate this song. I don't hate this song at all. I kind of find it kind of enjoyable, a little bit cringy, but other than that, it's a pretty chill and simple song about a past relative. You know, their grandfather fought in World War II. He was such a noble dude, you know, stuff like that. So just to let you know, I do not hate this song. I just find it a little bit more cringy, but you know, it is an enjoyable song to listen to. Next up, we got Way Less Sad. This song's so cheerful, so upbeat, it makes me want to do this. Because that's how good this song is. I'm really glad that AJR made a happy song for once, because they usually make like relatable sad music, but for once they actually made good, happy-go-lucky music, and this song just makes me feel good all the time. The part I really like the most is I'm not dead yet, so I guess I'll be alright. I mean, because, you know, someday we're gonna die, but, like, you know, you're still here, so why not just keep on living? But honestly, the song references to cancel cultures or toxic environments, you know, stuff like that, which is really good. Why spread negativity when you can just, you know, be positive all the time, be happy, be way less sad all the time? I think the song also talks about the lack of sleep as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, though, but I think it talks about that as well. You guys understand what I'm trying to say. Way Less Sad is just a really good song. Whenever I'm feeling low, I just blast this song up. I just like blast it all the way up to the point where I don't hear the teachers, because that's how good this song is. This song has a special place to me in my heart, and whoever trashes on this song, what is wrong with you? This is one of AJR's best songs. I'm serious, this is one of their greatest songs, their most successful songs, and if y'all do not like this, why? This is a really great song. I don't understand how they're overhated. And last but not least, we have Christmas in June. Like Adventures Out There, it took a while for me to get used to this song, but after listening to this over and over and over again, it became one of the most enjoyable songs in that album for me. Like, what's not to like about it? Like always, the melody is always catchy, the lyrics always get you hooked on. The part that always gets me is, I try so hard to be so happy. Like, because I really do try. I always try, but every day, I just feel like there's no point in life sometimes. But AJR stated that this song was about balancing relationships and work, hence the name Christmas in June, because, you know, they want to schedule like a certain time to like meet up. You know what I'm saying? I hope this makes sense. I also enjoyed the music video. Jack was stuck on a deserted island. That was really cool, only for him to perform at his concert, which was really awesome. I like the tone they're going for. I love the message in the song. This is, and I mean it, this is actually one of AJR's underrated songs. Christmas in June, and honestly all their songs, all AJR songs in general, just makes me feel a kind of way I can't explain, and I feel like they're doing it on a nice level, which makes me relate and love their music. I know I'm asking the dumb question again, but think of an artist who can do that. Tell me in the comments right now. Think of an artist who can make you feel good and that you can relate to mostly. Just tell me any artist other than AJR. But Christmas in June was a beautiful ending to the OK Orchestra album, and the melody even kind of sounds like an ending, to be honest. Is it just me, or does it low-key sound like an ending melody? But overall, just a good song. OK Orchestra was an 8 out of 10 for me. Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed this album very much. There was a lot of songs that I enjoyed, but I felt like they were just hitting us with the same formula that they usually do, like, all the time. I mean, some of them were cool and unique, but at the same time, it felt like they kept hitting us with the same thing they always do over and over and over again, which it's not like I don't enjoy it, but, like, come on now. I mean, the Neo Theater will always be my most favorite album. The Click is like my second favorite, but this is like my third favorite. OK Orchestra is my third favorite. So what I'm trying to say is I enjoyed every song from there. I thought they were really good, but at the same time, I feel like AJR was just hitting us with that same formula that they always do, which is not like I don't enjoy, but like just kind of come up with something new. Does that make sense? That's honestly the main tone I felt with this album. But other than that, it was a pretty sweet album, and I enjoyed listening to every one of those songs. Even the ones I thought sucked, I listened to it anyway, and they ended up being one of my favorite songs. But that's honestly all I need to say about OK Orchestra. Sorry that this video took a while to come out. School has been really annoying, like very, very annoying. But hey, it was worth making this because I love AJR, and also because you guys voted for it, so it was worth the hard work. But now I don't want to hear your thoughts. Tell me if you guys agree with me. Tell me if you disagree. Tell me if you like OK Orchestra. Tell me if you hate OK Orchestra. Just please tell me in the comments, please. And before I shut down this video, I just want to say I have a reaction channel. Yes, I'll say it again. I have a reaction channel, and I made a video reacting to the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trailer. I haven't posted it yet, but I'm still working on it, so when I post it, go find it, go check it out. Please subscribe to my reaction channel right now. Like always, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to spread that love, spread that positivity, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. The truth is that we're screwed. Hey, let's get it.